I picked this up right where we left it off at. I don't even know where we left it off at, but like I told you, man, I gotta wake up early in the morning. You know, I got stuff I want to do. And let's bring it back to where I started the paragraph. I said I do, but I don't say. I do need help sometimes from people, but I don't be saying, you ain't trying to hear it. That's just unnecessary. The person that's hearing that don't want to hear that. I'm over here doing something. I gotta wake up early and other things I gotta do tonight. Full moon meditation, watching meditation videos for the full moon to be more knowledgeable. And I said I had so much to say just now. Now when I typed that, it was so much stuff I was gonna say that was gonna be so different than what I typed or what I kept typing. It was gonna be so different. But that's when I seen your messages. Just focus on you, love. My apologies. Just good night, Chris. I didn't have to ask because I already know you don't ever need help. When I seen that, because I was already typing, that's when I was like, yo, okay. So now I said I had so much to say just now, but seeing and reading what you just said while I was in the midst of texting made me realize how much I stopped focusing on my life for somebody else. That's something you should have took as a fucking jewel. That's something you should have took as a jewel. Like when I came to your house and we worked on that music and we played hours on hours. I did that for you. I wanted to do the music. And we talked about that. But made me realize how much I stopped focusing on my life for somebody else. Now, this is what I said verbatim. I was happy before this happened. You know, and I'm happy right now. And, you know, you just took me a little bit out I took myself a little bit out that happy state 100%. But, where we at? I said I was happy before this happened. Now I'm in a hello. So I said I was happy before this happened. Now I'm in a different mood. And whoever viewing this, I'm just making a video because I got a close white friend. I got a very close white friend. And she think I'm racist and prejudiced out of nowhere. And she just don't know how to fucking handle her fucking emotions. So this is my friend. And I said, fuck this shit. I got to make a video about this and let the whole world see it because it's beyond me and her. I'm not the only person in this world experiencing a white friend and not liking what the fuck is going on. What did I do? She just asked for some help. And I said I was busy. And then she basically was saying, I know you ain't trying to hear it anyway. And that's just me giving a real summarized version of the story. She asked for my help. I was in the middle of doing something. And given our history, when she was like, I know you ain't trying to hear it anyway. I was like, yo, dude, that shit really pissed me off. Like, I'm always supporting you. The one time I don't support you, you really got to say some shit that's going to get underneath my skin. So I expressed myself to her. And she didn't like how I expressed myself to her. But for you that's viewing this, she sounds like a drama queen. Exactly. And you got to watch the other video because I was going deep and I can't backtrack. And so I got to take it from where I was just at. Lindsay, I hope you're watching this, baby. So I said, I was happy before this happened. And just so you know, Lindsay, I would love to blame you for affecting my happiness, but nobody affects my happiness just like nobody affects your happiness in this world. You got to make a fucking choice. All right, I hope you learn that shit. I hope you really realize that in your life is that you gotta make a choice. Don't let me affect your happiness. Don't let me affect your career. Don't let me affect your passion. And I'm not letting you do that shit for me no fucking more. But once again, it's not you doing anything to me. It's us. We make the choices. We allow shit to dictate our emotions. So I just want you to know that. But I was happy before that bullshit happened. Then I was in a completely different mood. So real talk, you just don't know, Lindsay, how you saying that shit, them subconscious thoughts. You couldn't keep it to yourself. You had to say it. You had to say it. I'm just letting you know that you affected me. I'm just letting you know that you affected me. But overall, I'm doing this to myself, just like you are. So on that note, I'm done talking to you. Now I have to breathe and get back to my happy state. Just to let you know, Lindsay, since you always want to call me and get my advice for what's going on in your life and how to handle things and giving you another perspective on how you could look at life, I want you to know that immediately when I got pissed off from what I seen you messaging me, within 5 minutes, I said to myself, I just simply need to go back and breathe, meditate, and get happy so I don't have to continue having this mentality of blaming people for how I feel. I'm making the choice to read this message. I'm making the choice to respond to you. Who are you? A reflection of me, just so you could know me and you think two different ways. So before you get pissed off at me, how I respond to the shit you saying to me, I just want you to know I look at life a whole completely different way than you do. And you need to understand that if me and you ever can rebuild a friendship again. All right? I'm not you. Although I'm you, I'm pretty sure you understand that we're all one. We just believe in, it appears that we're individuals, but I'm not taking it there right now. Dude, stop fucking disrespecting me, because I know we're going to be friends again. And if we not, it don't matter to me. This is something you need to understand. I was married for 3 years. You want to know something me and my wife said faithfully? We said, we don't have to be together forever. If something happened at the point and we didn't want to be together no more, we was like, yo, I could find somebody else. Because that's the law of attraction. You can create anybody. There's no one person for you. There's no one thing for you. All right? So I don't care who's in my life and who's not in my life, because it's me. I attract who's in and who's out my fucking life. Think about that shit. It's that fucking simple. But overall, I'm just doing this to myself, just like you doing it to yourself. So I'm not talking no more. I'm about to breathe. I'm about to go back to my happy state. And I'm about to get ready for my full moon meditation. Now, I did say my night about to take longer than what it was supposed to. And I would love to blame you, Lindsay. I would love to blame you, Lindsay. I keep saying that, but I'm not. I gotta be wise. I gotta love myself. And I gotta be aware that I'm creating everything in my life. I'm creating the environment I'm in. I'm creating the people in my life. I created this moment where I reacted to the shit that came out your mouth. I'm aware of that. That's why I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I love you more, because this is just teaching me about me. Because this is all me. This whole universe is me. Just like the whole universe is you. It's just one fucking thing. And then this is how you respond to all this deep spiritual shit I'm saying. You say this is really why I don't like the text. You don't like the text because I'm this aware? You don't like the text because I can see, I can read between the lines with you, but you can't read between the lines with me? This is why I really don't like the text. But since you put it that way, I wasn't trying to be negative and nobody is perfect. I didn't think you was trying to be negative. And I know ain't nobody perfect. I just told you that I can't talk right now. Not right now. And then you just felt the nerve to say, you ain't trying to hear it anyways. Don't no friend want to hear another friend be like, yo, I need to talk to you, but you ain't trying to, I know you ain't trying to hear it anyways. And I guess I'll just talk to you another time, I guess. Like, dude, now you putting my emotions in this, like, I feel like I need to. And like, I'm obligated. I'm not obligated to nobody. Nobody. I don't care if you my best friend. I don't care if we was twins. I ain't obligated to nobody. I came in this world alone and I'm gonna leave alone. And I'm far from selfish. And you know that. You know I give I give the hair off my skin to people so they can be warm. I give my last piece of clothing to people so they can be good. You should know that. So let's go back to the rest of this bullshit you was just saying. This is the reason why I don't text you. But since you put it that way, I wasn't trying to be negative and nobody's perfect. But I'ma just, you don't even really know how you feel. Let you live your life. Then. Cause you're right. So you went from, I don't even care where you went from. You just went straight to letting me live my life. You see how quick you just got to being like, I'm done talking to this nigga? That's probably what you thinking. I don't know, and I don't want to assume, but it's probably what you thinking. I don't want to talk to this nigga no more. This nigga too black. This nigga don't shave. He know too much about himself. All men supposed to have a beard. Your hair is your third eye. Your hair is your fourth pair of eyes, and it's an extension of your nervous system. It's not really hair. They just call it hair to identify it as stuff that's coming out your body, but it's your nervous system. It's your nervous system. Your hair is your nervous system. But you just went straight to ending this friendship. You just went quick to ending this friendship, right? And then you said, and I'm tripping right now. I guess. And I'm tripping right now. I guess. And go ahead and blame me. You can still love yourself. I don't want to blame. I would like to blame you. And that's just my ego. That's just that human talking. That old stuff. Them old ways of thinking. That's why every time that shit surface, I try to correct it and be like, yo, as beautiful as it sounds to blame you, I'm too wise for that. And I'm getting more wise as time go. Because next year I won't even be using the word blame. Watch. And you're right, I am going to still love myself, but and you said and go ahead, blame me, and you can still love yourself. You know what? As a matter of fact, that sound like clarity, but to me that sounds like you don't really know what you want. Cause you know what? As a matter of fact, have a nice life. Have a nice life, Chris. Nigga. What you want to say, nigger? I don't know. I'm not assuming, but it's possible because this universe is infinite. But great luck with everything. Sorry to have inconvenienced you. Then I said, you fake as hell. Laugh out loud. Hit me up when you grow up or over it. That was me indicating that I'm not even about to listen to this girl and her emotions talk about have a good life. We supposed to be music partners together. We supposed to be very close friends. We're supposed to be Pisces. And oh my God, almost forgot this. Our birthday is the same day. Or like you said, come on, dude. Or like I do, because I chant But all I said was you fake as hell. Hit me up when you grow up or over it. Because I still was looking at you as a friend. As a best friend. As one of my favorite friends. As one of my most best relationship friends. But this is what you said. Don't know why you think calling me a fake or any name for that matter is ever okay to do. I figured I'd let you do your thing because I was being impulsive and upsetting you. But don't ever call me fake because that's some insecure action for your part. On your part. Maybe I shouldn't have called you fake. Maybe I shouldn't have. Although all that shit seemed fake. It don't seem real at all. When I come back, I will need my bicycle back. Okay, you let me hold the bicycle until you got here. Okay, that's okay. And you said I was over it. You're not over it. And then you said I blocked you because I knew that what the fuck was for me, and I really just needed you to call. I don't even know what that is, but I really just needed you to call me because I was having a moment. Yo, I get that. You needed me to call because you was having a moment. You can't be mad at me not being there for some of those moments, especially when I'm there for more than most of them. Or, I mean, half of them. And like you said, you was having a moment and you didn't want to see it. Man. And then you said I'm not about to speak ill about you or anything like that. But don't call me out names, bro, whatever. Dead ass not cool with me. Name calling been through the name calling my whole life. I don't want to take that from you. Okay, I get that. Don't call you fake or corny. Even though that's not really necessarily name calling. It's, you know, just trying to give a status on how a person feel. But and you know, I said you need to be unfriending these other people who don't care about you. You need to be unfriending these motherfuckers who don't express they love or express love toward you and only give you attitudes and hate. You always talking to me about them motherfuckers. I go above and beyond. I give you the utmost respect and courtesy and nice loving things out my mouth, but you want to talk this way to me? So you need to be treating these other motherfuckers the way you treated me or think you treating me or whatever you doing. And I'm not sure, and I'm sure we both know that I'm not insecure. I'm not. And I called you fake because you did some corny fake shit to me. And like I said, I need people to call that. I said, I need people to call too sometimes. I need people to talk to sometimes too, yo. Alright, it happens. This is a collective. We all in this world together. Even though we all one, a lot of us still believe it's a lot of individuals. So we still all siblings of this planet, of this fucking galaxy, of this universe. But when I need somebody in their handful, I don't say drop your hands. This is a moment for me to help myself. Now, and if you've been dealing with name calling your whole life, you shouldn't still, even if I called you fake or corny, you shouldn't even be fucking reacting the way you are. You know, if you feel some type of way about it, say it, but you shouldn't be reacting the way you are. And I say that because how often do I call you a queen? How often do I label you as a goddess? How often do I call you a queen and label you as a goddess? And is this why you think I'm racist? You ain't black, nigga. Cause you ain't come from Egypt or Africa. You didn't. None of my white friends did. So if you taking that some type of way, you stole our history. Our culture. How the fuck should I feel about that? And I ain't even talking about the stealing. How the fuck should I feel about you when you did that? So I call you a queen all the time, and I call you a goddess all the time. And you ain't even black. You ain't from Egypt, and you ain't from Africa. And we know Africa ain't the name. But, so you better watch who you talking to. I give you maybe way too much respect. So you need to chill the fuck out. You talking to a god. You ain't talking to no nigga. You ain't talking to no ordinary person. You see, I'm not out here still finding myself, although we are. You always growing and evolving, but I'm not out here still at the baby stages. I'm a god. Ain't no way back from that. And God is just an example because it ain't even no such thing as gods or a god. That's just a word so you could know at least what I'm talking about, at least what I'm hinting at. Because you'll never really know what I'm talking about when I say this God shit. But You the only female I know right now that's doing this kind of shit. So if we ain't cool, I said, so if we ain't cool, cause you the one deleting me, you better not ever do anything with my music or lyrics or anything related. And then you said, whoa, hold up. I said you salty over what? And then you said, whoa, hold up, I'm not salty at all. And then I said, say this to Eric or C or any other bitch or nigga in your life that you don't like. You probably won't unfriend and block. Laugh my ass off. But I ain't see you block or unfriend these two particular people I just mentioned that's in the same company we in, World Ventures. I ain't see you do that. And if I don't know, I don't know. And then you mad, you talking about please stop messaging you. Dude, I'm expressing how I feel. Like I said, I be keeping some shit to myself because I be looking at the bigger picture. I don't want to overload you with too much. I'm good within myself. I could tell somebody everything that's wrong in their life and things they need to change, and motherfuckers will look at me like I'm crazy. So do I want to give it all to you, or do I want to do it in little increments? And sometimes in those little increments, I take more on than I should. Now, that's loving you probably more than I'm loving myself. So don't be mad that I'm loving myself, because you can learn from this. And I said, am I supposed to feel bad because I could see the future? That I was able to predict that all of this would happen? I don't feel bad. Hell no. I'm tired of you. And I'm not talking about you as a whole. I was hoping you can get that, but I'm tired of you and anybody like you. You don't know me the way you think you do. Motherfuckers love to blame everybody. I wish I could blame you white motherfuckers for what y'all do. All y'all white people claim y'all fuck with us black people, which y'all don't do shit about the status of this planet. I'm tired of you and everybody else. And these niggas too. And then you said, IDK, what you're talking about, I was going to talk to you when I get back, but everything, and this is what you said, which is corny to me. IDK, what you're talking about, I was going to talk to you when I get back about everything. First of all, what is everything? And you say that as the last message? That's something you should have said. You should have been said that. I'm not in the mentality of I'll talk to you when you get to Buffalo. No, you're in that mentality. You should have been said that. But I'm okay with just letting you go because all that shit you just said is pretty messed up. And that's the end of it, really. And I haven't spoken to C or Eric because I don't care to speak to Eric or C. But it's cool. Dislike me if you want to. It's only Facebook. But if you took it that and look, you said it's only Facebook. Now have I ever looked at this as only Facebook? And I never looked at it as Facebook. I looked at this as a friendship. But if you took it that personal and blew it out of proportion, I took it that personal. I don't think you realize how not personal I'm taking it. This is all just thoughts that just come to my mind easy. These are just thoughts that I could just access easy. I'm not really taking it personal. How you may think I'm taking it personal. But I guess I am taking it personal. This is what you get. If you can't take the heat, you got out the kitchen. So, dislike me if you want to. It's only Facebook. But if you took it that personal and blew it out of proportion, it's on you at this point. I'm still the same person as I was and inhuman. But go ahead. This is why the future looks the way it does. Because you just took a stick of dynamite and blew this up. Race has nothing to do with this. What the fuck are you talking about? You fucking racist. Leave me the fuck alone. At this point, just stop. You're ignorant as fuck for that. Goodbye. And please leave my music be. I'll redo my tracks with someone else if it's like that. And then I said, you clearly aren't understanding or interpreting anything I said to you, are you? I said, if we not cool, you bet not do nothing with my music. Read what I said very carefully, nigga. I never disowned your crazy ass. You unfriended me and blocked me twice or repeatedly, nigga. I ain't do that shit to you. So don't be mad at me how I respond to you. I told you don't put your stress on me, and this is the result. Actions have consequences. Even if my action and this is my consequence. But you did that shit. You said that shit which made me have to tell you about yourself. Or however I worded whatever I said to you. I ain't do shit to you. So don't say. I ain't do shit to you. So don't say it like don't say it like that. Read what I'm saying carefully. I ain't disown you. And then you said, but you're hella disrespectful. When it never had to go that way. It never had to go that far. Don't tell me what never had to go far for me. You said some shit to me. You was in a whole different mentality. You was in a whole different way of thinking. When you said that shit to me, you brought different energies into this Facebook Messenger thing. So don't ever say it never had to go that far. I'm done with it. Live your life and leave me alone. You crossed unnecessary lines. Don't speak to me. Don't message me. Don't harass me. Go live your life. Leave my music. Leave me be. I'm so serious. Leave me the fuck alone. Return my shit when I get back. You gon' come get that shit. And there was a point where this could have been fixed, but fuck that. Take your prejudice ass everywhere else. At what point could this have been fixed? At the point it could have been fixed is the time that you could have said, I'm gonna talk to you when I get back to Buffalo. Nigga, and you said that shit at the fucking end. Peace. And just so you know, listen to Jordan Lucas, I'm not a racist.